The podcast host has 3 daughters and one on the way with her husband Jason Kelce. Kylie Kelce is getting candid about a topic that impacts all mothers: kids' birthday parties. On the Thursday, February 20th episode of her Not Gonna Lie podcast, the pregnant mom of 3, 32, was brutally honest about her feelings on having huge birthday parties before 2 years old. As Kelce, who's a mother to Bennett Llewellyn, 23 months, Elliot Ray, 3, and Wyatt Elizabeth, 5, gears up to celebrate 2 of her daughters' birthdays soon, she revealed her plans for their big days. "I am not a big fan of big birthdays for babies," she said. "I feel like it's just making more work for ourselves. I would much rather get a cake and give them a piece and then just let them go in on it, which is exactly what we've done. For the past couple birthdays, we've either decorated a cake to the specifications of the birthday girl or we have ordered a cake to make it special," she added, saying this year Elliot chose a TOTS-themed cake, while her sister Bennett picked a Frozen-themed one. "We will scroll Pinterest and Google search to see some birthday cakes for kids' birthdays, and then we order it. I think it's very special for them to get to show all of the people who come to celebrate their birthday that they got to pick their cake and how excited they are for it." Kylie, who shares her 3 children with retired NFL player Jason Kelce, 37, frequently gets candid about the realities of motherhood on her podcast. On the Thursday, January 23rd episode of her Not Gonna Lie podcast, the host described raising children as the most selfless and all-encompassing thing someone will do in their life. "At any point in the day, you do have to always be concerned about the tiny humans you're responsible for, but I think there is a misconception that it wipes out the rest of you and makes you solely mom," the soon-to-be mom of 4 shared. "Whereas what we need to do is tack it onto the end of the resume and keep the rest of the S, that also defines us as who we are as people because we're still us," she added. "Just because we made a human being or we are a mother to a tiny human doesn't mean that we are only mom." Kylie appeared on Alex Cooper's podcast Call Her Daddy on Tuesday, February 11th, and was to share the craziest rumor she's recently heard about herself. Kylie replied that it has to do with her baby on the way. "I don't know if it's crazy, that we're having a boy. Or that we tried for a boy," Kylie began. When Cooper asked why fans would be spreading that rumor, Kylie shared, "Because they really want us to have a boy. I will say, there was this moment when we found out we were having our 4th girl where I was like, we've always said we wanted 4 kids, maybe I won't get to meet a little Jason," she continued.